when we actually tried to test the hypothesis, we could not test very many of the hypotheses about what the components of charismatic leadership were. We're going to have somewhat the same problem when we talk about transformational leadership. Okay? Now, we do know, as I suggested to you yesterday, that these two types of leadership are intertwined. And if we remember back to our concept of a Venn diagram, they overlap. This is charismatic leadership, this is transformational. Now notice I'm talking transformational here. That's what we're talking about today. We only went back to transactional to ground us so that we can remember the differences and the distinctions. Now, the key part that intertwines between charismatic and transformational is the concept of vision, which both kinds of leadership are going to use. The concept of vision, and also the concept of charisma. You're going to see that both kinds of leaderships, charismatic leadership and transformational leadership, are going to talk about the issue of vision and charisma. Now, there are some people who say there is no difference between these two. In other words, there are some people who would draw it and they look like this. But I think there are some distinctions, and we're going to talk about those as we go through and talk about transformational leadership. Okay, now let's look at, this is the same quote that we had last time. Okay, let's try to pin down a little bit what transformational leadership is. Transformational leaders use their personal values, their vision and passion, and a commitment to the mission to energize and move others. Okay? A little bit different than charismatic now. And there's more of a focus on what? What's there more of a focus on than in charismatic?
Vision.
Pardon me?
In charismatic.
No. What is different here than in charismatic?
Passion.
Is passion, okay?
Mission.
But more the commitment to the mission, right? Which is a little bit different than charismatic. We didn't hear the charismatic talking a lot about the whole idea of the commitment to a mission or to particular sets of goals. All right, the second part is transformational leadership motivates followers.